Okay, so this video is gonna be centered around. I have never been a store man. I have never borrowed in jail. I probably, when I first got there, I probably borrowed some. But once I understood the economics of 2 for 1, so if you don't know what 2 for 1 is, this. Let's say, I think I accidentally opened it from the back. It's probably still. So if you in jail and you got money on the way, or you think you got money on the way, or you ain't got no money on the way, and you telling people you got money on the way, and you're gonna borrow some food, a lot of times you get one, and when your store goods come, you pay back 2. That's 2 for 1. So the person who has the store, like you got a bunch of chips and you got a bunch of pies and zoom zooms and wham whams, and you credit this stuff out. So now, backstory this. If you go down and you look at one of my videos says that I'm a horrible drug dealer, this is a lot like selling drugs. And I don't have them, at the time, I didn't have the mentality for that because it's too much understanding and too much reasoning with people. So, because when you are issuing out these goods, this is what you got to be prepared for. You got to be prepared for people trying to catch out. That means that if they try to get too many store goods, that's a high risk. And if you find out that this person is getting store goods from everybody, you owe all these different people, it's gonna be a clash of the titans when store they roll around. Also, you got to be ready to fight. Now I was fighting, but this a whole nother fight right here, cause you don't want to go out bad on this. Cause let's just say you owe me, he owe me, and he owe me. And I approach you and you beat the bejesus out of me, or you jam. He ain't gonna want to pay. So it was that aspect of it that just really. Now when I got up in time, would I 2 for 1 somebody? Very seldom, man. Very seldom. I would rather deal with an individual who will look out for each other, bro. I just was not a good business person when it came to 2 for 1 because of the hidden fuckery that was connected to it, bro. I just did not. It just didn't mesh with me. And then in reference to borrowing food, like, bro, I would do push-ups, drink water, and down a tube of toothpaste for I 2 for 1 something, bro. It's just not. But like I say, once I'm around people and we create some type of friendship or bond or understanding, and, hey man, I get back to you. But I am not a store man. Just like I am not a drug dealer. It's just too much to come along with it, man. It's too much to come along with it. I just looked at a video I guess debt is something that I just despise. Like owing somebody something and that hovering feeling, because when you owe somebody something, bro, they is watching you. And you know how you borrow $20 on the street? That's one thing, but when you in chain gang and you borrow $20, man, every move you make, every time it look like you eat, I'm talking about you could be swallowing your spit. They're like, what you over there eating? What you got going on, man? Hey, man, stop watching me, man. So in order to, and then my temperament at the time, I still had that. If you owe me and you don't want to pay me, man, we gonna bump heads. And at this point in time, I kind of don't want to bump heads over something that could be easily avoided. So I'm gonna tell you a story too, also within this. No, I won't say that because that ain't got nothing to do with it. I can use that for a whole nother post. But yeah, man, I have never been the kind of person that was into the 2 for 1 or running the store or being a store man. I've had several hustles while I was the sandwich man. That's an even exchange. I'm gonna give you this. Now I have had situations where I come back with some sandwich, like, oh, I'm gonna string you up on store day. Or some people run that tab up, but we got a relationship with these. I got a relationship with these people. And then when we was getting stuff from Culinary Arts, you know, this is premium goat meat right here, my boy. I don't know if you even had this on the street, boy. I'm eating so many shrimp. I'm getting iodine pardon. Yeah, we coming back with ice cream and stuff, man. So it's a totally different hustle. But I'll run it up like that, but never I'm gonna give you some and I need 2 back. Somebody trying somebody. That's just how I felt about the whole store thing, man. I ain't never been with. It's just gonna lead to some trouble, man. I seen too many people get beat up, stuck up, and misappropriated, man, because they got in. It's like American Express. Never leave home without it. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a no for me, dog. I do remember seeing people make phone calls and having money put on other people's books and all that stuff. Man, that ain't never been my thing, man. I'm gonna have to figure out a different kind of way. I ain't having Diane putting no money on your books. I ain't got no girlfriend. I ain't got none of that going on. My mama on the part. I ain't doing it. That ain't what we got going on. So I thug it out. I eat these vegetables and I eat this patootie meat. But I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna have a brighter day. I'm gonna have a better day. But I ain't doing no 2 for 1.